Alex Galvan, wide receiver and cornerback. I'm number 16, and this is my signing out video. I started playing football probably really whenever I first moved here was probably about in 7th grade. And so came here to Pleasant Grove because my dad got the job at A&M, and just wanted to just be able to start getting in with the guys and everything. So started playing football in 7th grade and then just took off from there. I remember 7th grade year, it was our first day getting pads and everything, and I was like, this is because it was cold that first morning practice out on the middle school fields, stickers all on the field, it was cold, and I really was just kind of looking forward to, all right, this is something I haven't really done in the past, so let's just see how this goes. The biggest impact of my career would have to be Coach Darby, because just coming in from he came in my sophomore year, so from pretty much sophomore year till today, just kind of our relationship had kept growing. Always correcting me. He wanted not just me, but everyone around him to be better. And just always, we'd go over to his house, have pizza, go over the game plan, stuff like that. And I think to this day, even he'll tell you, since my sophomore year to now, our relationship has grown tremendously. And I just think that without him, I don't know how much I would have been able to believe in myself, have the confidence, bring up everybody around me, and I just really appreciate him a lot. I remember sophomore year. It was whenever we were playing Gilmer in Longview, and we had played that game. I was ready to just see, all the fans were there. It was a big game, and it was getting towards the end of the game. I don't even remember the score, but it was getting pretty out of hand, and I was just kind of standing by Coach Gibson. He was kind of over there, and I was kind of standing towards him, and then he was just looking around, and he was like, "Hey, Galvan, come here." And I was like, "All right." And I only got to run one play, but looking at it back, I was like, the first time I did it, I was like, okay, you can tell the speed is a lot different from JV football to varsity football. And so that was the first play that I remember. Honestly, even talking about it right now, I started to get chills, but I think just the amount of people that you see throughout the year, that you get a lot of people. Once you start winning, more and more people start to come, and you kind of don't think it's possible in the beginning. You're like, okay, we can have a good run at it. And then the closer you get, your 4th round, you win. You're like, okay, we have one more game. We're in the state championship. And then finally that 5th round game, you win, and you're there. You're like, okay, I'm here now, but that's not just the plan. We're here to win it. And so, so getting there, all of the things leading up to it, spending the night there, rooming with some of the guys, just you have a certain bedtime that you need to go to bed to get ready. And I really liked just kind of all the stuff leading up to it, because it's a lot bigger than, oh, it's round 4, you'll show up the day of the game and you'll play. And that game, it was, you show up the day before, you go through everything, you get ready, and then you wake up the next morning and it's game day. And so I just really enjoyed kind of how it went from the first level was all packed out to then the 2nd level, and then a little bit of the 3rd level. And I was really thankful to have that many people be able to come and watch us and put on a show for them. I think coming off that first game when we played Nashville, it was kind of just getting back to the year before was COVID year. Not a lot of many fans were able to come. And so that first game, finally seeing the stands packed out, I think it really helped out us to kind of where we're like, okay, we actually have people that are going to come and watch. And then it helps when we have a Akari at quarterback. Everyone's like, hey, he's a new and upcoming guy, so let's see what he can do. And not that I don't think it had much to do with it, but I think when he went down, it kind of was like our team was like, well, kind of feeling sorry for yourself, like, well, our playmaker on offense, we kind of just lost him. What are we going to do? And so then it's like right after that, no one cares. You're playing Argyle, you're playing Carthage, you're playing Silsbee, you're playing Paris, you're playing all these top-ranked teams, and they don't care that you lost your quarterback. They're still trying to come and beat you. So I think that right there kind of not knocked us down a little bit, but kind of took us away. But then once we were like, okay, once we got past that fourth game, when we started out 1-4, Coach Gibson was like, guys, that's behind us. He's like, there's nothing you can do about it now. Now starts district. And so I think that was a big week for us to finally be able to turn it around like that, and came up with a win against Pittsburgh, and then it just started falling in order. We started believing more and more and more until playoff time came around, and well, I don't know how far these guys will be able to go. Beat Canton, then at Glen Rose game, that was probably one of the best memories I'll probably ever have playing. And then to able to come around third round, hearing about Quinlan Ford being the #1 rushing team in the nation, and being able to pull that off too. So I think, of course, we all want to go to a state championship, but I think with what we had this year and all of the doubt that we had, we went further than everybody expected. So I'm content with that. Really, I want to thank, first off, Coach Fuller making that move, because I don't know how much that it would have changed if I would have stayed at safety, and kind of that move of him putting that belief in me kind of helped me extra to, okay, if he believes in me, then I got to believe in myself now. And then I got to thank Coach Darby. Coach Darby, he hung around me the whole time. In practice, messing up, of course he gets mad, but he's here, he's all right, here's how to correct it, watching extra film, stuff like that. Coach Mahar always, never saw him with a bad attitude, no matter what. You could never tell if he was in a bad mood or not. And then lastly, Coach Gibson, just for kind of not giving up on us, because he knew coming in this year, he was like, man, we don't have many, but the fact that he still believed in us, knew that we can. It's up to us to go as far as we want. I just really thank him for giving all of us the opportunity to show everything that we had. As far as football, I think that's completely it. I want to come back, watch all of the guys grow up and see what they can do, because I know that every single one of these guys in here has the ability to go play at the next level. But for me, football's over with, and I'm going to be continuing my academic and baseball career at Henderson State University in Arkadelphia. And I'm really looking forward to now transitioning from football to now building back up different muscle groups and everything like that, and getting ready for the baseball season now. I think the energy, the crowd, just no matter what, you never knew what was going to happen. So I think that's what I'll miss the most. Just no matter what, every game each week is a big game. And the fact that people each week, more and more people come, I love it. Alice Galvan, 1-6, signing out.